a record many consider to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly remarkable. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. The starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Reed in at the point. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. And it's Hayes in at center. And tonight is the first of a 2-game series between these teams.
B.A., we don't see it a lot, but you do see it occasionally. And the reason it's fun, it's almost like a mini playoff series.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Los Angeles with it, and this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket.
The floor-spacing ability on display by MP right there.
James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Kessler with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And on lottery night, the Utah Jazz. And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by the Lakers. The 3-ball. And again, it's MP with a 3. Reed's got 15.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
From deep, here's Doncic. Utah grabs the miss. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 18.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Filipowski. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 18-7 run. From deep, MP. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Takes a 3. He can't hit that time.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019, 378 triples, shared for now.
Connects again from distance.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Ready for the Lakers. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. A big group substitution here for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Anderson comes in for Filipowski. Hendricks is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Bailey subbed in for George. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. MP outside, jacks up a three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Connect. Now here's Kleba. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Nurkic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gets the three ball to go. Reed's got 33.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Puts up a deep three. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Utah ahead, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. MP is out there with Bailey. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Hendricks in at the three. Fires the three. Another three for Utah.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Well, Los Angeles shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. Smart outside.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 48.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Beyond the arc. And it's Smart missing. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Smart passes to Kleba. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Count that one, Reed.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Poke loose. Here's the three. Hits yet again. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Smart passes to Kleba. And here's Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Takes the three. The Lakers with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's been all Jazz. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Another three for Utah.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To win the drought, Anderson pulls it down.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Reeves, 15 in his last outing. And here's Connect outside. Knocks down the long J. Connect's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Thunder, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Lakers.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And it's Utah with the ball. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Nails it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
From deep, MP. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. It's good.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Now here's Reed. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Launches a 3. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Out to James. No good on the 3. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Utah.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
James deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. MP against Doncic. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
But Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field. But he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out."
Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got George Niang. Williams is out there with MP. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And MP good for 3. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And here's Doncic outside. Utah grabs the miss. And here's MP from outside. And another one.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to...
Good! Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And here's Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Connects again from distance.
And that shot moving him into history. The most triples ever in a single season.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And to overtake Curry's record, something MP can take tremendous pride in. What an outstanding season.
And here's MP from outside. Good! That's another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. This one for three. The shot no good. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Right here. Thank you. Whenever NBA fans think about the greatest three-point season ever, they'll think of you, MP. Where do your thoughts go when you think about your accomplishment?
Training camps, practice, scrimmages. Coaches always say practice should go hard enough that the games seem easy by comparison. I always took that to heart, but I'll also think of my teammates setting screens, passing up good looks because I have a better one. When you say your accomplishments, what I'm hearing is ours.
Beautiful. Thank you, MP.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you, MP. I have a question for you.